For more of Nigeria's finest tourist attractions, kindly click the subscribe button. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Experiencing Naija.
This business is very, very profitable since the coming of Muhammadu Buhari, since they closed the border. Yeah, the business is moving.
A day, I can produce 500 bags if I have light continuously.
Sometimes you can get 50,000 naira per trip. Sometimes when market move well, you can get 80,000 naira per trip.
With a ban on the importation of foreign rice, there appears to be prospects for local millers in the country. The rice milling business in Benue State is one of its growing industries. Experiencing Naija paid a visit to mills in 3 different local government areas, including the Boko Rice Mill, Otukpo Rice Mill, and Idomo Model Rice Mill, or Himini. Samuel Taker Ayu is the owner and manager of Titi Sule Mill in Boko, Benue State. Establishing his rice mill in 2004, he makes use of modern technologically advanced milling machines that produces stone-free quality rice. He took us through the milling process.
This is the first step. When you bring the rice, from the bags like that, as people see the bags there, then we remove the rice from that bag, take it from there to drum like this. You understand? The first thing, then we put small fire so that the rice will be start gradual as we start standard. You understand? After like this, we put more fire for the rice to be okay. After like this, this will take a whole night. So So in the morning time, we remove the rice and put it on the floor like this. You understand? You put the rice on the floor. So when the rice dry, like now, the rice is not there okay. So when the rice dry, then we take it inside. From there, then we start distorting it and milling it.
Today, Samuel Taker Ayu is an employer of labor with a staff strength of 9 workers and has the capacity to produce 200 bags a day. He sees a future in the rice milling business and has plans to expand his mill even more.
I see an benefit from this milling something. So from there, I pick and I put an interest from it. So we get the machines, buying rice and doing the business so that people will know that this milling issue is progressive. So that's why we start, and we are doing this thing to make ourselves and very better. A day, I can produce 500 bags if I have a standard generator and light continuously. So, but now I didn't have any generator at all. I'm using NEPA light. So when light there, I can meet the number of bags that I have.
The Otukpo Rice Mill is the oldest mill in Benue State and the first commercial rice milling plant in West Africa. It was set up and managed by the Idomo Technical Trading Company. With different people working on different stages of the milling process, this large rice mill covering over 20 hectares of land provides employment for both the young and old, offloaders, wheelbarrow pushers, rice cooks, and machine operators. These workers are paid on a daily basis or per activity. Shehu Abu is the manager of Block 3 Otukpo Rice Mill. He shares his experience being a rice merchant with us.
In this place, we are here for rice business. We mill, we sell, we buy from different states in Nigeria, but we bring it here. In Idoma land here we also farm and we bring rice here. Then we make the sauce. First, after buying it from different states like Taraba, we buy from Taraba, we buy from Adamawa, we buy from KB State, and here in Benue, we have the thieves that farm a lot for us. We buy them from them. Then we buy from Agatu also. Different places which I could not mention right now. In terms of rice, there are a lot of varieties of rice. You understand? We have short seed. That short seed, we call it father rice, our father rice. In this place, that short seed is, especially those diabetes patients, they use it. It's very good for diabetes patients. But here is the cheapest rice that we have. That our father rice is the cheapest rice that we have here. That our father rice, you can get it at least 24 to 25,000 naira a bag. A bag, we use 5 bushel as a bag here. That 5 bushel, but if it is this foreign rice bag, 2 bushel is their bag. So that 2 bushel is about 12,000 naira. Yeah. Then another varieties of rice again. They have different name in Kaduna State that we do buy. They call it Jemila. The Jemila is the finest rice that we have here. The Jemila, a bag of it is about 14,000 naira for the Jemila. That is 7,000 naira per bushel. 2 bushel is a bag. That is 14,000 naira for the Jemila. Is the finest rice that we have in this company. Because not like as before that there are foreign competing with us. But now we don't have any competition since the coming of Muhammadu Buhari. So all the state now, like the East, they came, they buy from us. The business is all about if you can see a buyer to buy from you. Yeah.
For more of Nigeria's finest tourist attractions, kindly click the subscribe button. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Experiencing Naija. The Idomo rice mill Ohimini, established in more recent times, has a more modern outlook in both machines and infrastructure. Located at Kilometer 5 Adoka Road, Okete in Ohimini Local Government Area, Benue State, production and distribution of its well-packaged quality rice is made easier with available good access road.
This rice mill is different from any other rice mill in Otukpo because that's why it was named Idoma Model Rice Mill. Because of the engine we are using here. We are using modern engine. You know, rice we make different species. We go to one, if it is 25 kg, we mill it here and package it 7,000. And if it is 50 kg, we package it 14,000. The other one that is lesser than that, we have 13,000 for 50 kg. Then we have 6,500 for 25 kg. We can get 5 tons per day. Per room, each room has to be if there is light. What I will say to the investor that is intending to put money in this business, just like I've told you the problem that we are facing here. That's the first thing I'll tell them. That these are the challenges that we have in this rice mill. And I will encourage them that rice mill business is good. Now that they are banned foreign, we want our own product, at least to export it to other countries.
A common desire amongst millers is to produce quality stone-free rice with the use of advanced machines, thus boosting their sales and profits. So how much exactly do these machines cost?
The machine costs about the distoner and the polisher and the motor. It costs about 1.6 million each. We get this machine from China. Some are 1.5, some are 2 million, some are even 3 million. So at different stages. Before you get the complete processor, I think we hold about 11 million.
Millers like Samuel and Shehu scrape enough money to purchase these advanced machines, although not everyone is able to afford them. Whereas a segment of the Otukpo rice mill produces quality refined stone-free rice, another is still stuck on outdated machines and still manual processes, resulting in more intense labor and an inferior quality of produce.
Like this modern engine that we have now that removes the stone is 1,000 per bag. Like the manual, the old engine that we have been using before, it was 500 naira per bag.
While the milling industry in Benue State has provided employment and a daily income for many, there still are common challenges hindering greater output. These are mainly water, electricity, and cost of advanced machines.
Electricity is our big challenge because the cost of diesel in Nigeria is very high. So electricity is our very, very big challenge here. Second challenge that we have here is water. Especially we are in the dry season now. We go for a far place to convey water by the tanker, bring it here before doing our business. Those are the two major challenges that we have.
This is a cooperative. This company is a cooperative. It's an individual that combined together to make this place like this. And we need assistance from the government. Like the engineer I was talking about, you know, it's a big money. And the way for us to get access to it is the only problem we are having now.
With a potential quality of international standard, the Benue State rice mill industry is an investment opportunity with viable profit waiting to be harnessed by both government and private individuals.
Sometimes you can get 50,000 naira per trip. Sometimes when market move well, you can get 80,000 naira per trip.
This business is very, very profitable since the coming of Muhammadu Buhari, since they closed the border. Yeah, the business is moving.
Provision of modern rice milling engines at a subsidized rate, improved infrastructure, constant water and power supply are all necessities to improving productivity. For more investment opportunities in Nigeria and its growing industries, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media pages at Experiencing Naija.
Why I want people to come down to Idoma Model Rice Mill to buy rice, because we have shorter quality rice produced here that are stone free. Then we have access road. Even if you buy your rice from here now, it's not a remote area. Once you get access to motor, I think you see how motor is passing. So this is a trunk road. You get access to transport your goods to anywhere you want to go.
And the buyers all over our country, Nigerian or outside the country, I am telling you then that our rice here is a stone-free rice. If they can come to Idoma land or to buy rice from this rice mill company, it's very profitable and the price is a low price, very affordable.
For more of Nigeria's finest tourist attractions, kindly click the subscribe button. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Experiencing Naija.